Hey friends, welcome back. We are going to do a June garden tour, and we're going to start over here at the pumpkin patch. It's actually pretty humid out, and I saw the camera was fogging, so hopefully it doesn't fog anymore. So this is the pumpkin patch, this is where we're going to start, and we have our squashes and our melons coming up. Apparently this compost is terrible because those are barely coming up. And then the raspberries are looking amazing. We've gotten so many raspberries from these already. These are doing good. I've been coming through and checking the base of every single one of these. Every single day for vine borer eggs, there'll be like tiny, tiny little red specks. And those are the vine borer eggs. And then squash bugs, I've caught a few. So I'm just doing that diligently every day. So I'll come out here and do that after we're done with the tour. Look at them blackberries. We got some that are almost ready. Do you see how many there are? All those little red specks. It's just amazing. And then this is all one plant. It's crazy. The corn's doing great. This side's doing a little better. Need to come out and fertilize. And then our potatoes are doing great. And then we're growing right in the garden soil bags, and they are looking nice, dark green, and happy about that. So here we have it. Let's head over to the main side. And those are 2 elderberries. We'll get a little closer when we go over there so you can see how many berries. Hey, that's rude. You're on camera. So the video and audio clips that I took were screwed up. So this is kind of like a redo. I'm just not on camera right now. We're just gonna walk through. So I dug this compost out of the compost bin, put it here to finish decomposing and wait for me. I'll use it when I'm topping off the beds. And I thought, well, why not plant some sweet potatoes in it while it sits there? And anyways, volunteer sunflowers. They're mammoth sunflowers. That's another one there. And then the onions, we'll come around that way. So the garlic is ready to harvest. Whenever leaves are starting to die here and the tips are browning, like 25 to 50% of the plant is starting to die, that's when you harvest your garlic, because that's when it's formed its papers and it has good storage protection because the papers have formed. But if you let it die all the way back, then the cloves will start to separate from the head and it won't store well that way. So you got to find that sweet spot. So very, very soon I'll be out here harvesting this with you guys. Citronella, this is the medicinal herb area. Our echinaceas, our yarrow, all kinds of stuff. Can't see the plant tags. Got some fennel, volunteer sunflowers that I just let stay. I threw some kale in here because we went out of town on vacation and I didn't want it to have to be in its container and watered. Weird Container Growing 24 collaboration. I just did sweet potatoes in some of these bags. They're just the reusable, rewashable bags that you get from grocery stores or random people trying to like market their logo on the bags. And the sweet potatoes are super duper happy in these. Compost bin over there. This grape plant was like completely inactive, thought it was dead for like, I don't know, 2 years. And then all of a sudden it just decided to grow this year. This is all new growth, all this green. That's the old growth that I thought wasn't going to do anything. And we have a few grapes coming in. Let's see, right there. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what variety of this is. It was something I picked up from Walmart. Golden acre cabbage, gladiolus, some of these pole beans that I'm trying to train and it keeps falling off. Okay. I planted a whole bunch more seed and the roly-polies kept eating it. Carrots here, pole beans. Oh, this pole bean fell. I'm gonna have to redirect it. So the pole beans right here on this side are doing amazing. and that's it. The middle and that side is not. Last year they were doing fantastic though. Let's come over here. So these are 6 pockets screwed into this wooden bed. So we have 18 pockets total. Oh, some carrots here. And then nasturtiums, an extra alyssum I had. Turnips, more alyssum for just to be pretty. And then micro tomatoes, the orange hats. Look at the size of these onion bulbs. These are onions that I saved seed from. They didn't bulb the first time, but I thought it was because I planted them in the fall. They're supposed to be red onions that I bought, red onion seeds. And then I saved the seed and they also haven't bulbed. So I guess they're not going to bulb, so I got bad seed when I bought it. The greens look perfect though, don't they? All sitting up real straight. These are Walla Wallas. These are our shallots. And then we have 1 row of leeks right here, and the leeks are coming in good. This is mint. I really have to come out here and harvest it. I can't believe I've let it go. But this is actually, look, that's the edge of the grow bag. This is supposed to be all walking path. And then our chamomile needs to be harvested again. Blue spice basil, stevia, carrot. They're biennial, but they're not supposed to seed until the 2nd year unless they don't like how hot it is, and that must be what's going on. So I'll just let them flower and go to seed and save the seed. Wall of peas is about done. I'm leaving whatever is here, collect the seed from it. Peas don't last the whole year anyways. The heat gets them. So yeah, we'll rip them out probably in a few weeks and plant our fall crop of peas right in the same spot. Our Roma tomatoes are all here. I've been waiting for this to get just a little bit softer, and it's still pretty firm. Cilantro is hiding here, being shaded, and it still hasn't bolted. So got to come in and harvest this before it does bolt. But with the sun coming up from there, the cilantro gets a lot of shade. So yay, good idea on my part. I'll have to keep doing that every year. The nasturtiums aren't doing very much. I guess they're getting shaded from the peas. Oh well. Beets. Beets are bulbing up pretty good. More sweet potato. I planted a few onion between the red onions, so they're not going to bulb either, but I had extra. This whole bed is peppers, hot peppers, bell peppers, snacking peppers, all kinds of peppers. And they're doing fantastic. We've gotten so many peppers already. The green stalks are glorious. And I did not know those petunias were vining petunias, so they're out of hand. And the green stalks are too close. I thought with them being almost 2 feet apart that I hoped it would be enough room, but it's not. Whenever these are empty, I'll be moving this one over a foot at least, maybe 2 feet. And yeah, then they'll have more room. And then I'll have to move this one because, yeah, such a pain when you don't get it right the first time. Calendula's doing good. A lot of the flowers are already going to seed, and then we got new flowers popping up. These are Celosia, Dragon's Breath, and First Breath. That one's not very happy. This one is, though. And then snapdragons and nasturtiums in these 2 pots here. I tried to put some onions out here because I had extra and this was open space. They won't bulb because they're the same red onions. Volunteer echinacea popping up, which I moved echinacea from here, and then these came up and I'm like, okay, great. So I'll move these again in the spring, and if there's any more volunteers, I'll move them too. These are all indeterminate tomatoes. There's 11 of them planted on this side of the cattle panel and then attached to the cattle panel. Oh, 2 tomatillos, and then the rest are indeterminate tomato varieties. And these ones over here are kind of slow growing compared to these ones, but that's all right. Let's squeezing. Oh, look at these. I gotta come out and harvest again. Which we harvest a bunch of these together, but that video isn't out yet. But I wanted to make sure I get a June garden tour in before June ends, because that will be Monday. I can't even get back here, but that's catnip, dahlia, and celery. Sweet potato here, red acre cabbage, a currant bush, maybe another currant bush there, and then climbing nasturtiums that I didn't know were going to be so bushy. I was hoping they would just climb and that's it. So they are blocking my cucumbers, and that's a bummer. So I think I'm gonna have to plant more somewhere because I gotta have a bunch of cucumbers, non-negotiable. Or maybe I'll get some twine and kind of tame them in and make a wider space. So there's, I don't know, very frustrating. But I think there's still time, so it's okay. Okay, on the outside, so on the inside of the cattle panels, the tomatoes, on the outside all the way around is our culinary herbs. So this is sage, oregano. Really got to come out here and harvest this and cut it way back. Savory. And then we planted some more dill here, but it's not coming up very well. So it's kind of open here. I tried tarragon here, that didn't work out. Dill, we got to come out and harvest big time, starting to flower. Thyme, rosemary, something topped the rosemary. I found it just laying there and I was like, what the heck? So the rosemary's not like extremely happy like I was hoping. I was hoping to have a lot of rosemary. Marjoram, volunteer echinacea, Italian basil, and a whole bunch of parsley and a whole bunch of chive. 2 eggplant. The flea beetles have really been going at them, so I've sprayed this a couple times with dead bug. And we have some flowers here, so they've made a comeback, thank goodness. Cucumber. So I planted cucumber in other spots where there was a pole for it to go up. I didn't know if these were going to survive. And I thought, let me get a cucumber in here and have something growing. So, yay. But I think I'm going to need to get some more cucumber seeds out here. Sweet potato. Onion, that's not going to bulb for us. Did we get everything over there? Yeah, we did. Okay, let's keep going this way. Oh my gosh. That bird scared me, y'all. I did not even see it this whole time. Hello. Are you hurt? Why haven't you moved? Are you a baby? See how it looks fuzzy? Are you okay? Well, it looks like I scared the poop out of you. Or those aren't eggs, are they? All right, I think you're a baby and I'm gonna leave you alone. Okay, I'm gonna walk away now. Anyways, strawberries in a laundry basket did not survive, which is fine. I just planted a sweet potato in there. I planted corn back here because my corn got wet due to my neglect, and it came up and then now it's gone and there's just weeds coming in, so we have nothing growing in these little tiers. I don't like the tiers when they're stacked up. Really hard to get them watered well and retain moisture, so I just don't like them. And I thought, let me just tuck them over here, run some drip to them, plant something in them, and just whatever. But anyways, nothing's happening. Dandelions. Okay, see the elderberries? I said we'd get a little closer. The amount of berries we're gonna have this year is gonna be wonderfully insane, and we're gonna do all kinds of things, like jam and jelly and syrup. Those are my plans anyways. We have lots of grape plants. I always forget to show the blueberries and the grape plants. Oh, what in the words? Oh, okay. So ants follow aphids, and I sprayed this, but then it rained, so the spray's gone. But Aphids really like the fresh new tips of grapes. So this clearly needs to get sprayed again because, yeah, ants aren't hurting the plant. Ants are following the sweetness that the aphids secrete. And you can see all the aphids. Look at that. Can you see right there? I'm not touching it. But I sure am going to spray it again. Are there any more ants on me? Ooh. This is an aronia bush that I thought died because the dogs trampled it, but it's still here. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Sweet potato. These are our yard-long pole beans, and I'm happy that they are doing so well. So at least we'll get pole beans somewhere. Strawberry patch here, and the strawberries they're June bearing, so they're done for now. Celery, borage. The bees love borage. And then sweet potato here as well. Nothing in this. I didn't really have anything extra to put in there. It was just gonna be for extra. Bye, sweetie. I've noticed baby birds, they're not like super scared. They just kind of chill. Sometimes they run away, but not like fly. They just like run and hop away if they're not super into the attention. But this one's just chilling. I don't think it's hurt, but I might have scared the poop out of it because there's something white under its butt, and I don't think it's eggs. And it's all fuzzy. So I think it's a baby. Like a full-grown baby. Like, I don't know if you consider it a teenager or something. Scooby-Doo. Hello, Lucas. Okay. And then I am just keeping a few things here. It's really hot. And they're just sitting in standing water. Nothing's killing them. And look, now I think the mullein is finally germinating because it's been so moist in here. I think that's all mullein seed, which I put in this pot like a month ago. These are sweet potato slips that we started inside together. And these sweet potatoes are not even soft. And I'm just holding on to the slips just in case something opens up. But I think now, being like the very, very end of June, in my area, it's too late to plant any more slips out. But it's just so pretty, you know? What if I want to decorate something with these and let them trail down? So I've just been holding on to it. You know, never mind. I don't want to try to overwinter this. They would get too out of hand. That was my thought when I said, you know. So never mind. Oh. This is my big old harvest bowl. And then this is new. So we got to fill this up and find a spot for it too. It was gifted to me. So nice, right? Put that there. Okay. So here's the whole garden. So basically, my view when I step out. Isn't that lovely? Oh, then we gotta go check out the front landscape too. Avoid dog poopy. So here's the blueberry plants. I've measured and then screwed up when I was digging. So these are too close. And then these are the proper space. And then this one was already here. So then the lack of space here made more space in between this one because I didn't start off correctly. I measured and then dug in the wrong spot. I think that's when I got distracted by like a wasp flying around my head. So we have 6 blueberry plants. That's a raspberry popping up there. I'm gonna have to yank it. And look at this beautiful grape plant. Oh. And raspberries I have to pick. Oh, it's so hot and humid. So everything's looking fantastic. Very happy with how things are going and growing. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. Oh, no, let's go to the front. I keep forgetting. Let's go show you the landscape. We planted that together. We started those seeds together. I have not bought a single plant from the nursery. The 2 Celoseas over there were given to me. So other than the 2 celosia, I have not bought a single thing from the nursery. Everything I started from seed. And up here, other than the bush and the hosta, the daylily, and the lilies, everything else has been started from seed. So let's just come over here. Whole bunch of calendula. This is a spirea bush. Whole bunch of calendula volunteer. We've got a little wildflower mix, a little bee mix, and mostly just calendula. Yep, that's all that's really, well, oh, and some of them lilies aren't happy because the thing snapped when I was trying to train it to be closer to the house because they were leaning way out here. And then cosmos here that still haven't flowered. They're just growing and haven't flowered. So I might not try those again. Calendula, some petunias poking through here and there. Daylily blooming. Petunia not doing much. They're not nearly as happy up here as they are in the green stock. Petunia, calendula, petunia, alyssum, zinnias are looking so beautiful. The bachelor buttons I was hoping would be up here to block because I forgot to clean off the house before I planted because that's from the hard water from the sprinklers hitting. And so I was hoping the flowers would block that, but they're leaning instead. And then these beautiful geraniums. This dianthus rebloomed for the second time. Marigold. Dusty Miller. And more of the same here, that's over there. More calendula over here. Geraniums. Deadhead. Zinnias. Coreopsis. Ready to, these ones are going to give us seed. And these are blooms. So pretty. Snapdragons were looking glorious, but I think they're kind of chilling right now. Like I can probably harvest these seeds. Yep, seeds in there. You get a whole bunch of seeds. So they'll bloom more. They're just, you know, bloom and then chill and then bloom again. We got snapdragons coming up in the crack here. Now this is glorious. Oh, the best petunias. Look at these. And then alyssum. The lily's already bloomed. Petunia, petunia, marigold. These are cosmos that have not bloomed yet. So I don't know what's up with that. Oh, the Sweet Williams. These were supposed to catch up and be taller than these, but they didn't, unfortunately. Those are Sweet Williams. Oh, how cute. And look at these zinnias. Oh my goodness. And those are cosmos back there. And that's another kind of cosmos, still hasn't flowered. So yeah, whatever these are, might not be doing again either. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But we've been really loving these zinnias, all different kinds. I got a cactus mix and I don't know, all the mixes, all different kinds. Wow, right? I think I'll probably collect the seeds. Yeah, that'll save me a lot of money, won't it? Poppy, super cute, not overly impressed with the size. And you, wait, hold up, what are you? You're not supposed to be here. What? Yeah, no, you're not supposed to be here. I'm pretty sure this is a weed. Oh. Well, then that's what you are too. What the? Petunia, marigold, sedum, daisies have not done anything. Echinacea poking in. Petunia, alyssum, petunia, marigold, coreopsis. And then you're not being very oppressive. Amaranth. And that's what we got. Okay, so thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I'm going to pop up some videos for you to watch in case you're interested. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Hope you enjoy the garden tour. Bye.